Welcome to Bowl Week. Glad to have you with us from Boca Raton, Florida for what ought to be an exciting matchup in the RoofClaim.com Boca Raton Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia Southern's offense will go on the attack first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Allen. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Quick release by the QB.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They just keep firing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. This one's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Surging forward on the sneak. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. Tries to get it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. To the air, it's Allen. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's caught. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll run play action. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Allen. Finds his man, it's Weber. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short on the 1st down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the ground, it's Walls. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Got it in the middle. It's Boca. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the big tight end on the corner route. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking to throw again. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Pressure coming. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll pull it on the read. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go?
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it. Makes makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's sharp. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wants to throw. It's Allen. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
It's complete on the right side. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Turning it on. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
That's caught. It's sharp. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Allen. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted to stop the threat. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has him setting up shop from there.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Catch in the middle. It's Weber. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the right. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this 1st period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Lost a throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now the play fake. The throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. George Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've had the ball twice and have yet to pick up a first down. Let's see if they can manufacture some yardage this time. Breaks the tackle. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
He's got the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's sharp. And he'll be brought down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Illegal blocking offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Allen. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Bringing it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man in Smalls. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Smalls. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Give to the running back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Under fire. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To throw, it's Allen. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his big tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Georgia Southern in a hurry. The give from the gun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 3rd down play from the gun. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Eagles! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Hold and finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the first down. Looking for more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Here's the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They feed him again. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Allen. Flips it out on the screen. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't hang on. Is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Weber. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 40. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type 1st half, or as they call it here, just another typical Boca Raton Bowl. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick your poison kind of player. With that said, let's head back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Boca Bowl.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the... Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hilltoppers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. Handoff to the lone back. Fights off a defender. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finds his target down the middle. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Power football with the run. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. To the air on first down. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Finds a little space.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Right back to the well. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Weber. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Spins away from the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Snags it over the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball.
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Well, coming out in the second half, they knew they needed to throw the ball to have success, and they have not yet found a completion here in the third quarter. This quarterback has got to be able to find a way to get himself back in rhythm.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
They booted away on fourth down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's sharp. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Grabbed over the middle, it's Weber. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to pick up yardage. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Makes the grab on the left. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets it out fast. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll move the tight end. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on third and throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. It's good. Easy call for the refs. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They run the reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Allen. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day, but will carried away with that roughing penalty. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working. for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The defense. To get a stop on third down from the 44. Back to throw, it's Allen. Caught in the backfield, it's Sharp. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the route is on.
And And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
16.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Leaves it with the running back. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down here for the offense. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. scrimmage, but no more than that. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Harris. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go going for it all. Touchdown, WKU. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions.
Georgia Southern, 40. Western Kentucky, 24.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got room to work. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Dropping back, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's a heat. He rifles one deep to the left. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Got it in the middle. It's sharp. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Dropping back, it's Allen. Complete on the comeback. And he'll be brought down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Weber. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the punishment has been extended.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big... On first down, second down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. He's got him. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play-action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great game.
That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
And with